Throughout the last few years, we've been accustomed to miking the bride a certain way. Or if you're an introvert out there like me, trying to avoid it altogether. A common method has been to use the Ursa thigh strap with the white Tascam DR10L or some white lavalier microphone. But I'll be honest, as a male videographer, this always made me a bit uncomfortable and it felt more tedious and just unnecessary than worth it, in my opinion. Now, of course, I can't completely rule it out because when I did mic the bride this way, I was able to get some really awesome results. But today I have a less stressful way of miking the bride and the groom that has just given me a lot of peace of mind navigating the wedding day as a solo wedding videographer. But before we dive into that, what's up storytellers? Jared with an I here. Welcome back to the channel. This channel is basically everything I wish I knew before I started filming weddings. So if you're into that sort of thing, it would mean so much if you consider liking and subscribing. So a less stressful approach to miking the bride or the groom is to use this guy, the Instamic Pro Plus. For one, it's a 32-bit float recorder, so you're getting high quality recording right out of the gate. You do have Bluetooth app support so that you can make sure the levels are hitting and the device is recording. This app has honestly become so much more useful for me as I can just pull it up when I'm close to the couple to either stop recording, start recording if I need to, and just make sure that the devices are still actually recording and I'm not losing my mind. So in order to attach the mic to the bride, I actually use the Bumblebee Industries mic hiding kit. Particularly the stickies that come with the kit. I find that these are like the best that I've ever used. And so I'll just place a sticky on the back of the recorder and I'll hand the mic over to the bride and tell her to put it at the top part of her dress.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me this.
Okay.
Take the sticky off. And just like last time, so it'll go, if you're putting it on, so it'll go on the inside like that.
Okay, here?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, great.
And I'll tell her to make sure she holds it for a few seconds so that it feels secure, so it doesn't wiggle or move around as she's walking and going about the day. And while we're on the topic of quality audio for wedding films, there's no better time to talk about today's sponsor, Musicbed Sounds. You know, every great wedding film has one thing in common. It feels immersive. And the way that it feels immersive is because there's intentionally curated sounds and music working harmoniously within the edit. And Musicbed just made this process so much easier. They've launched Musicbed Sounds, which contains over 150,000 curated sounds designed to work seamlessly with the music that you already trust. The same obsessive curation that you're already accustomed to with their music is now available with Sounds. No generic filler, no bouncing between platforms. These are the kind of sounds used in films like Dune and Oppenheimer, designed to work seamlessly with the music that you're already getting from them, all in one place, which means you spend less time digging and more time creating. So if you're interested in checking out Musicbed for their music and sounds, I will have a 14-day free trial down in the description below. Now, one feature that I actually complained about in a previous video about the Instamic has come back to bite me, and it's actually a huge saving grace when it comes to miking the bride with this recorder. And that feature is how this recorder navigates its idle modes. So for instance, whenever you turn the recorder on, you press record, after a few seconds, the lights will stop blinking, which sometimes that kind of can send you into a sense of panic, wondering, oh my gosh, did I actually hit record? Is the device still on? Did it die? Did it turn off? And it's just the device going idle. And this is actually a good thing because what ends up happening every single time when I give the mic to the bride is she'll accidentally hit the button, the record button.
Oh, I just pressed it. It's red.
Oh, yeah, it's rolling. It's rolling.
Oh, good. Okay.
So with all that said, here's some examples of what you're able to achieve, the quality you're able to get when you attach this mic to the bride.
To say that you took me by surprise is an understatement. The last thing I expected to find in the middle of a dusty Oklahoma honky-tonk was a man as good as you. A man so good that he would turn out to be my future husband.
Another thing that I love about the Instamic is you can also do the same thing for the groom. So if the groom is wearing a tie, at my last wedding, I just had an Instamic and I just put it behind the groom's tie and the quality was great. It didn't sound muffled. It captured everything I needed. I did end up attaching a Tascam on him during the ceremony just as a precaution, just to make sure that the Instamic was getting everything I needed. I just wanted a backup just in case, because you can never have too many backups.
My relationship with you has been abundantly blessed even to this day. I've seen these blessings on our travels and adventures, our late nights two-stepping, and our deep, challenging conversations.
Now, of course, this is going to vary depending on what the groom is wearing. So if they're wearing a bow tie, you might have to consider putting the mic directly on the skin or in his lapel, which could be a solid option. I haven't tried that yet, but I did try the skin method at one of my latest story sessions, and this worked flawlessly.
We weren't technically dating by that point yet, and you were like trying so hard to make that happen. It wasn't that I didn't want it to happen, but like, you know me, I'm just analytical and whatever. I wanted to make sure that like we were gonna work, or like be something that we were both gonna be able to commit to.
And as of recording this video, the Instamics are still out of stock, but I did talk with the owner and I think there is a new shipment incoming. So there is hope that these mics are coming back to market soon. But even if you don't have an Instamic, you can use mics like the DJI Mic 2 kit, the Hollyland Lark Max system. Those are really great mics to consider. And then of course, your lavaliers are still gonna get the job done. I'm still gonna use my Tascam DR10L Pros. I'm still gonna use my Zoom H6 for a backup solution too. So don't be discouraged if you can't find the Instamic. You can still cheat this and get away with the mics that are currently out there. This is just one way that you can be a little bit more discreet, and something that I'm trying to get better at is just hiding mics in general when I'm capturing on the wedding day. I just hate seeing mics in my frame, and I know the photographers do too. So I just want to try to be a better team player that way, to try to hide the mics but still capture quality sound and just be a bit more professional. But that is it for me. I hope you found this video helpful and valuable in some way. If you did, it would mean so much if you consider liking and subscribing. Drop a comment below. And until next time, keep creating and telling beautiful stories. Peace.